Shalom, 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 Rasta here. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Succumb for 85. Shalom, 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 brother Honey. Praise the mighty yeah. Shalom, 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 Roscoe Flat. Yeah. Shalom, 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 Charlotte Ramsey. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, shalom, shalom, Roscoe Flip. Praise the mighty, yeah. Yeah. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahuda, Yakub. Praise the mighty, yeah. Only. Only one. Absolutely.
And that's very far from me to do after that matter, to slay the righteous with the wicked. Yahweh, all of my strength and like the day. Remember, Lord, of his servant Moshe. The love and testimony. My love, R.I.P. Alicia, Natalie and I truly miss our favorite teacher. Let's say if the preacher, vanity of vanities, he that made the same mistake again, he called it insanity. Show me a man with adversity, I show you a man without character. Send his messenger through us all to a prayers for disaster. Time is moving faster when the remnant makes it home. They'll be all living lavish. If he won't treat you right, won't teach you right. Serve Yahweh with all your soul and all your might. It'll make a prayer make you cry. True for tradition, to be the heart of the Father. Back to the children, there is no other God beside my making name. Yahweh or hosting, there is no Holy Ghost in supposing. You thought they came to bring peace on this earth, he said no. Old man for counsel and young man for woe. For sure to the late grade. Prophet who taught us the knowledge of Yahweh. Therefore I pay homage, giving glory to the Holy One, the King of the Kings, the strength of Israel. One day he redeemed. Yahweh, all of my strength and like the day. Remember, Lord, of his servant Moshe. Through the love and testimony. For they know they need the same. And then he was going to give himself for sacrifice and die for all their sins. Now he was going to die for all their sins, and then all their sins was laid upon him. The men that raised the little bitty babies, the men that had sex with the little daughters, the men that were murdering their mothers, the men that were stealing from Yah, like the preachers are doing today.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world, I'm Yahuda ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yahweh. I want to give all honor, glory, and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you must learn this in order to follow Yah. You can't do it no other way. You have to learn this here to serve and honor and worship Yah. Now, I'm going to prove today it's all about learning the ways of Yah and how to serve Yah. Okay. And it ain't no 4 and 5 different ways that you can serve Yah. Ain't but one way, and that's his way, Yahweh's way. Okay. Now, I want to start off in the book of Deuteronomy 4 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1. Now therefore hearken.
Hold it. What do hearken mean? Hearken mean listen. That's what it means, listen.
O Israel.
And he talking to the 12 tribes of Israel. He ain't talking to nobody else. He only talking to the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Unto the statutes and unto the judgments.
They say hearken unto his statutes and his judgments.
Which I teach you.
Yahweh teach us.
For to do them.
Not to talk about them, to do them. Not to think about them, but to do them. Read.
That ye may live and go in and possess the land which Yahweh Elohim of your fathers giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you.
Hold it. When you add the New Testament, the Quran and Hadith and all these other books, he tell you no, you can't do that. You can't add no other books. Ain't but one book, and that's the Torah and the Tanakh and the Old Testament. No other book. Read.
Neither shall ye diminish aught from it.
When you try to put something that ain't there, when you trying to say JC is Isaiah 53, Genesis 1 and 20, just try to put JC all over the book. You can't do that. That's a lie. Read.
That ye may keep the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, which I command you.
That's what he wants you to do. Keep his commandments, not go to church, not be baptized, not believe in the New Testament, not believe in the Quran, not to go to a mosque. He said keep his commandments. He didn't tell you to do nothing else. So if you're doing anything other than that, you're living a lie. Read.
Your eyes have seen what Yahweh did because of false deity.
False deity, because he's going to get you by serving a false God.
For all the men that followed false deity, Yahweh thy Elohim have destroyed them from among you.
Everybody that followed the Amorite God, Yahweh got rid of. Read.
I did cleave unto Yahweh your Elohim, or alive every one of you this day.
Read.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my Elohim commanded me.
He never taught us to go to church and get a religion, a Baptist, a Methodist. He never taught us that. You got that from the slave master. Read.
That ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep therefore and do them. Read.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
See, you're going to have wisdom and knowledge and understanding when you go out to Yahweh and keep his laws, statute, and precept and judgment, and then you will know how to live when you get to a strange land or another land, not to do what they doing over there and doing what they doing over there. You already know what to do. Read.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
People bragging on you, man, they strange, but boy, they living a good lifestyle. Read.
For what nation is there so great, who have Elohim so nigh unto them, as Yahweh our Elohim is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
In other words, don't nobody in the world got great laws and statutes and righteous as the Hebrew Israelites. According to this, we got the best laws, the best statutes, the best judgment precepts in the world. Read.
Which I set before you this day.
Read.
Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons.
Teach these to your children, these laws and statutes, your sons' sons. Read.
Especially the day that thou stoodest before Yahweh thy Elohim in Horeb, when Yahweh said unto me, Gather me the people together,
Now Yahweh told Moses, gather people together,
and I will make them hear my words.
hear his words, and his words is only in the Old Testament, to knock in this book here. His words ain't in the New Testament, the Quran, the Hadith, and all them other books that y'all be reading and trying to live by. His laws ain't in them books. Read.
That they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth.
This the only way that you're going to learn to fear him is by reading this Old Testament. You can't learn to fear him by going to church and saying JC is the Messiah and he died for your sin and he God's son. All that's a lie. You hide behind a lie. Okay, read.
And that they may teach their children.
And this is what you teach your children.
And he came near.
Okay, that's 10.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 5. Start the first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them.
Now this is the laws and statutes judgment what Yahweh told Moses to tell us to learn, to keep, and do. What did he say? He said, learn them and keep them and do them. Read.
Yahweh our Elohim made a covenant with us in Horeb. Yahweh made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. Yahweh talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire.
Now, who did he talk face to face with in the New Testament? You get $500, you can show me who Yahweh talked face to face in the New Testament. Read.
I stood between Yahweh and you at that time to show you the word of Yahweh, for ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am Yahweh thy Elohim, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other deities before me.
Now, this is what the Almighty wants you to do. Don't put nobody before him. So that kills the Quran, the Hadith, and the New Testament, because all of them supposed to put nobody on earth before Yahweh. Not even your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your kids, your husband, your wife, nobody. Don't nobody come before Yah. Read.
Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim.
So when you make this cross and put this cross on these graven images and these pictures on your wall, the things hanging from your mirror in your car and all that junk, the Almighty mad at you. He said, don't make this stuff. That's another thing. You ain't supposed to be making these graven images or wearing these graven images. Read.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
These people hate Yahweh. Third and fourth generation of these people that hate Yah. Read. Everybody say they love him. You a lie. The book say you hate him. Read.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
The Almighty Yah said, I'm showing mercy to thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Because if you love Yah, you wouldn't be at work. If you love Yah, you wouldn't be washing your car, going to the grocery store and visiting people and doing this and doing that. If you love Yah, you're going to be keeping this Sabbath day. Read.
Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh thy Elohim in vain.
When you take his name in vain, you hate him.
For Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
And when you take his name in vain, that means you calling up on somebody else. You calling up on the New Testament and the Quran, God. You can't take his name in vain, because when you do that, that's what you're doing, taking his name in vain, not putting Yah first. Read.
Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
Say, keep it.
As Yahweh thy Elohim have commanded thee.
He commanded us to do this. As a command from Yah to keep his Sabbath day. Read.
6 days thou shalt labor.
He give you 6 days to go to wherever you're going to go to work and do what you do.
And do all thy work.
He do all your work in 6 days. You can be work 6 days. That's it. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's Yahweh's day. The 7th day of the week is his day. That's the day that he made for us to rest, sit down, and don't do nothing. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Any work. I don't care if washing dishes, washing clothes, mopping the floor, watching TV. No work. When he say no work, that's what he mean. Read.
Thou, nor thy son,
Your son,
nor thy daughter,
your daughter,
nor thy manservant,
Your manservant, your slave that stay with you and work for you, anybody that work for you, you got to sit down. Read.
nor thy maidservant,
Nor your maidservant, a woman.
nor thine ox, nor thine ass,
Don't have your animals doing no work.
nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
If you got a Puerto Rican, a Mexican, a Japanese, or a Chinese, or white boy staying with you, they can't do no work. Everybody have to sit down. Read.
That thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou.
Everybody supposed to do the same thing. Sit your tail down and rest on his holy Sabbath day. Read.
And remember that thou wast a servant in the land of Egypt, and that Yahweh thy Elohim brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore Yahweh thy Elohim commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. Honor thy father and thy mother.
That's right. Honor your parents. But Yahweh told you to keep that Sabbath day before he told you to honor your parents. If your parents want you to go to the grocery store wash their car, cut their grass on the Sabbath day, no, you're supposed to honor the Sabbath before you honor your parents. The Sabbath was made before you say honor your father and mother. Read, that came later.
As Yahweh thy Elohim have commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee.
In other words, don't disrespect your parents. That's what they're saying. Don't disrespect them, but you always put Yah first. Anybody else? No. Read.
And the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee, thou shalt not murder,
Thou shalt not murder. That's right. Don't murder nobody.
neither shalt thou commit adultery.
Commit adultery. You ain't supposed to be going with nobody's wife and messing around with somebody else's wife. And when you go to church, you commit adultery. Go to Jeremiah. I think that's 5 and I think it's Jeremiah 5. Go try that. Let me show you how you commit adultery again. Not only by messing with a married woman, but you can commit adultery by doing this too. Let me see. I think it's Jeremiah 5 and start the 7th verse.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 7.
There's another way that you can commit adultery. Read.
How shall I pardon thee for this?
Yahweh said, how should I forgive you for this?
Thy children have forsaken me.
You forgot all about Yahweh when you start going to church. You talking about that man in the New Testament. Read.
And sworn by them that are no deities.
And you swear it down that this New Testament is a God. That you got to go through him to get to God and all that junk. Read.
When I have fed them to the full.
When I have gave you the Old Testament, the live by, fed you to the full. Read.
They then committed adultery.
You went to the New Testament, the church, and committed adultery. Meaning you went to church, watch this,
and assembled themselves by troops in the harlots' houses.
Bunches of black folks on Sundays going to church, assembled themselves by troop in harlot houses, called a whole house. The Almighty Yahweh called the church a whole house. And thousands of black folks in America and all over the world going to church on Sunday, assembling themselves by troop, by the harlot houses. Read.
They were as fed horses in the morning.
They were just like fed horses in the morning.
Everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife.
Everybody looking for some neighbor wife in church, looking at this man's wife in the church.
Shall I not visit for these things?
Yahweh said, I'm going to visit you for these things,
saith Yahweh.
Yeah, that's right.
And shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
That's right. He's going to pay you back. Okay, go back to what you was reading off in Deuteronomy.
Verse 19, Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 19. Neither shalt thou steal, neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Don't steal nothing from nobody. Don't go on Walmart, these grocery stores, these stuff, steal these folks' stuff, and bear false witness against thy neighbor. Don't lie on nobody and say they did something you know they didn't do it. Just lying on the person. You can't do that. What's the other?
Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor.
No, neither should thou. No, desire. No, you reading it wrong. 21 again.
Oh, you said what was the other one? I thought I was going to explain number 20.
Okay, I already did.
That was still need to explain.
Okay, I'm done with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 21. Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife.
Don't want none of their neighbors. Don't want his car, his house, or his nothing. Don't want none of his neighbors. Read.
Neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's.
Yeah, you skip neighbor's wife. But yeah, you ain't supposed to want nothing to nobody else's. Buy your own and get your own. Don't want nothing to somebody else's. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 17. 17 and 18.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 18. And it shall be when he sitteth upon the throne of his kingdom, that he shall write him a copy of this law in a book out of that which is before the priests the Levites, and it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear Yahweh as Elohim, to keep all his words of this law and these statutes, to do them.
That's right, to do them. Not to talk about them, but to do them. 18 and 9. Start the 9th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 9. When thou art come into the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
In other words, when you come around other people and you don't do this, it's going to explain to you when you go to another land, a strange land that's not yours, and you be around these people, don't learn to do this. Read.
There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
Don't cremate your kids. You see other people cremating and cremate people. You don't cremate nobody. Don't burn them up. Read.
Or that useth divination.
Divination.
Or an observer of times.
Word about the time.
Or an enchanter. Or a witch.
Witchcraft, voodoo, and all that stuff. Black cats and walking up on the ladder and can't nobody sweep your feet and all that junk. When these black folks, when you pull a broom out, they start running. They more scared of a broom than they is Yahweh. Start sweeping the floor, they get back. Scared of that. The Almighty say don't believe in none of that. Okay, what verse is that? 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, go and read that other one.
Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer.
Don't have nothing to do with all this voodoo, witchcraft, and messes on this, none of this. You ain't got no business fooling with none of it. Okay, that's 18. Let's go to let me see. That was what was that? 18 and
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to 31. Deuteronomy 31. Stuff you supposed to learn and what you ain't supposed to learn. Okay, I think 31:11.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 11. When all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh thy Elohim in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing.
Read the law. Read.
Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Meaning gather everybody, the strangers, everybody. Read. Watch this.
That they may hear.
They supposed to hear.
And that they may learn.
They supposed to learn.
And fear Yahweh your Elohim.
And fear Yahweh thy Elohim.
And observe to do all the words of this law.
Because when you learn to do all the laws of his law, you ain't going to believe in no New Testament, no Quran, no Hadith, and no other book. Because them words in them books is phonyism. It's not the truth. Okay, that 13.
And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear.
Children that didn't know nothing because they trying to learn.
And learn to fear Yahweh your Elohim.
The only way that you can learn to fear him is by reading the Old Testament. No other book. Read.
As long as ye live in the land whether ye go over Jordan to possess it.
That's right. Okay, go to Psalm 119. Psalm 119 and okay, 71.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 71. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes.
Learn Yahweh's statutes. Read.
The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver.
Rather keep the law than have thousands of gold and silver. It says better than thousands of gold and silver. The law is.
Thy hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, that I may learn thy commandments.
Give me an understanding that I may learn Yahweh's commandment. That's what I want to do. I'd rather learn the commandments than have gold and money and diamonds and all that stuff. Okay, go to Psalm 119 and 7.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 7. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments.
And his righteous judgment is the Old Testament. The righteous judgment is in the Old Testament book. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26 and start at the 9th verse.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 9. With my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early.
I'm going to seek Yahweh early.
For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness.
They're going to learn righteousness one day.
Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Now, when you show the wicked righteousness, they don't want to hear it. They ain't gonna learn. They don't want to accept the truth. They want to keep on living a lie.
And the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh.
That's right. He ain't gonna. The more you tell him, the dumber he gonna get. He ain't gonna respect the honor none you saying, and he know you telling him the truth and what's right. He ain't gonna honor it. Isaiah 50. Because when you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked, it's hard for you to accept this here. Because you've been taught backwards, and I'm trying to get you to walk forward. But you don't want no pause of this. Okay. Isaiah 50. Yeah. Isaiah 50 and 4.
Isaiah chapter 50, verse 4. Yahweh Elohim have given me the tongue of the learned.
He give me the tongue of the learned,
that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary.
To know how to speak Yahweh's word.
He wakeneth morning by morning.
He the one woke you up this morning. Yahweh woke you up, not the JC Allah. None of them people can't do it. Yahweh woke you up this morning.
He wakeneth my ear to hear he wakeneth my ear to hear as the learned.
As the learned, right. He wakened my ear. He give me wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and it didn't come from nobody else. Read.
Yahweh Elohim hath opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back.
See, when somebody tell you to try to teach you knowledge, wisdom, and tell you the truth, don't be rebellious. Don't turn your back on them, because you're a wicked person if you do. Somebody's showing you what thus said, Yah say, and you telling me about how you was raised and how I come up and all these excuses. That don't mean nothing. This book is what's happening. I can't help because you was raised wrong and brought up wrong, and we all was raised wrong. Because raising wrong mean you weren't raised in the Old Testament. That's when I mean, but I was raised wrong too. But I learned.
I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair. I hid not my face from shame and spitting.
Mm-hmm.
For Yahweh Elohim will help me.
He will help you.
Therefore shall I not be confounded.
Be confounded mean destroyed.
Good tidings.
No, it's 7.
Oh, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publish it.
Where you at?
What? I'm at 7. I'm reading 7. Yeah, how?
Isaiah 57?
Isaiah 52, verse 7.
I didn't say 50, so I said 50. You done went off into something else. Okay, I said 50. I ain't gonna say 52. You started at 6.
I actually didn't turn 2 pages. That's my fault. Okay. For Yahweh Elohim will help me.
Right.
Therefore shall I not be confounded.
Destroyed.
Therefore have I set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
He is near that justifieth me. Who will contend with me? Let us stand together. Who is my adversary? Let him come nigh, let him come near to me. Behold, Yahweh Elohim will help me.
He's going to protect you from your adversary.
Who is he that shall condemn me? Lo, they all shall wax old as a garment. The moth shall eat them up. Who is among you that feareth Yahweh, that obeyeth the voice of his servant?
And the obeying voice of servant, talking about Isaiah, Ezekiel, and Moses, and all the rest of the prophets.
That walketh in darkness and have no light. Let him trust in the name of Yahweh and stay upon his Elohim.
That's right. Trust in Yah. You can't trust in nobody else, because if you trust in anybody else, you're gonna be confused and messed up. And that's okay. I go to Jeremiah 10. Yeah. 10 and 1.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Talking to the 12 tribes of Israel, all of us. Read.
Thus saith Yahweh.
Hold it right there. It said, thus saith Yahweh. You will never see this in the Quran or the New Testament or no other book. Thus saith Yah. Mean y'all talking first.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Hold it. Learn not the way of the heathen. Look up the word heathen. Read that heathen. Let's see. Right there. Right there. Yeah.
Heathen, a person who does not acknowledge and worship the Elohim of the Bible.
Anybody that don't worship the Old Testament God is a heathen. Read.
Especially such a person belonging to a people or nation not acknowledging Elohim.
If you don't acknowledge Yah, you's a heathen. That's all of it.
A pagan.
A pagan. An idol worshiper. A phony person. Okay, read this one.
Heathen, a person who does not believe in the Elohim of the Bible.
A person that don't believe in the Old Testament God, the Bible.
One who is not a Jew.
A person is not an Israelite.
A person thought of as uncivilized or as worshiping false deities.
A heathen is a person that's uncivilized. Okay, if Yahweh tell you to keep his laws and statutes, and you telling me that somebody came and died for your sin, and you got to go through this person to get to Yah, then you a heathen. Because he didn't tell Yahweh ain't told you nothing about no New Testament and no other book or no other person. He say, fear him and keep his laws and statute commandments. He ain't told you to do nothing there. He didn't never told you to go no church, wear no cross, worship on Sundays, and go through JC to get to him. And he ain't told you none of that junk. You got that from somebody else. You didn't get it from Yahweh. You got it from other people. Other people taught you that way. You ain't learned this from the book. That's right. You ain't learned none of that from the book. Not from the Old Testament, you ain't. So you living a lie. And I'm trying to tell you, the book say, learn not the way of the heathen. And there's a lot of ways that you can learn the way of a heathen. So you know if you read the Old Testament and you doing something and you living another lifestyle, you a heathen. All heathens go to church. Don't know Hebrews go no church. That's right. Heathens do what heathens do. They monkey see, monkey do. A heathen follow another heathen. That's when the world is all twisted up like it is now, because most of these people in this world is heathen. They don't believe in no Yahweh. They ain't gonna serve him. Is that all up? Did you finish that one? Let me see. Okay, I just wanted. Let me see. Yeah, just that 1 and 2, because I'm not gonna go off on that holidays and junk. Okay, go to Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1, starting at the first verse.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, To the young man, knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear
See, a wise man to hear, but read.
and will increase learning,
And a wise man going to increase his learning, read.
and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels.
Wise counsel, because you supposed to know the difference between a fool and a wise man when he talking. I do. Read.
To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
Right. Read.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. That's what knowledge start with in the beginning, fearing Yahweh. Read that again.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
That's the beginning of knowledge. Watch this verse.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
But a fool despise what I'm saying. A fool despise the Old Testament. You know what a fool gonna say? A fool gonna say we got to have both books. We believe in the New Testament and the Old Testament. That's what a fool gonna say. A fool gonna be going to church and worshiping JC. That's what a fool gonna do.
Mike.
Okay, I think that's all I want. Yeah. Proverbs 9. A fool is gonna do the opposite of what the Old Testament say do. That's what a fool gonna do. Proverbs 9. Oops. Let me get it right quick. Okay, Proverbs 9 and 9.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 9. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser.
Say, give instruction to a wise man, he will yet get wiser, because he still want to learn. Read.
Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
Teach a just man, and he going to increase in learning. Man, he going to get smarter and smarter and smarter. Read.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
Right.
For by me thy days shall be multiplied.
For by Yahweh your days going to be multiplied.
And the years of thy life shall be increased.
Your years are going to be increased.
If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it.
Okay, that's all I wanted. Proverbs 16. And 21.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 21. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it.
That's your way of life. Understanding, read.
But the instruction of fools is folly.
Instruction of a fool is folly.
The heart of the wise teacheth his lips, and added learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones.
That's right.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
See, there's a way that seems right unto a man. He think he right. He think he doing the right thing, but watch what it say.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
You going to hell because you think going to church is right. Eating ham is right. Celebrating these holidays is right. Keeping Sundays your Sabbath is right. Believing in Yahshua, JC, and HaMashiach is right. You believe all that stuff is right. Wearing a cross is right. Breaking the commandments and laws and statutes is right. You believe all that's right. But at the end of the day, read that verse again. That 25.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
And everybody think they right. Everybody under the sun think they right. Read.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
But when you get through doing what you think is right, you're going straight to hell. That's right. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. The ways of death. That's right. Go to Daniel 1 and 17. Everybody think they right. Because you think you right don't mean you right. Only thing right is this Old Testament. So you better read this book and find it and stop doing what you think is right and learn to do right. Daniel 1 to 17, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Guess what I want.
Daniel chapter 1, verse 17. And for these four...
Daniel 1. I said Daniel 1. Okay, I think I'm wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I was wrong. You was Daniel 1 to 17. That's what I said.
As for these four children.
Yeah, that's what I want.
As for these four children, Elohim gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom, And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams.
That's right, because Daniel and Joseph was the only two men that I read about that can interpret a dream. They can tell you what you dream and what your dream is about and what it's all about, a dream. Only Daniel and Joseph that I know that can tell you about to interpret a dream. Tell you what's the definition and what it means. Yeah. So I just wanted to get that across today. Do anybody out there have any comment or questions about what I just told about, read about? Any questions or comments about what I just told about? No, most of these people in this world don't love y'all. They're a lie. I just told you. I just showed you. Because the heathens don't love y'all. The heathen gonna do what I'm doing me. That's what the heathen gonna say. No, I'm doing me. So when you talk like that, you a heathen. Because doing you don't make it right. You thinking like a fool when you talking about me. Let me get some of that proverb and show them that they're a fool when you trust in your own heart. Let me see what that says. Proverb. Let's see this. Okay, go to Proverbs 28 and 26.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 26. He that trusted in his own heart is a fool.
When you trust in your own heart, you're a fool. Meaning you gonna think you right. Your way is right. How you was taught was right. How you was brought up was right. How you been brainwashed is right. Read that again.
He that trusted in his own heart is a fool.
When you trust in your own heart, you're a fool. Read.
But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
The person that walk wisely is the one gonna be delivered, not no fool. Let me find something else on a fool. Proverbs 23 and 9.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool.
It say, don't speak in the ears of a fool. I know a lot of people out there that's a fool, and it say, don't speak in their ears. Read.
For he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
He don't know what he talking about. He lying. They gonna say that about me. But the book say, read it again.
Speak not in the ears of a fool.
Don't even talk to a fool.
For he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
The fool gonna despise the wisdom of your words. He gonna say you lying. You don't know what you talking about. You this and you that. That's what a fool gonna say to the wise man. Because he mad because he living a lie. He know you telling the truth, but he don't want to confess up that he been living a lie all his life. He don't want to change. Oh, he think he's somebody. He think he this. He think he that. No, I don't think nothing. Almighty handpick his people. I don't think I'm nothing. I ain't a pool in the wind. I'm only telling you what y'all said, showing you what the book said, like Moses did, Abraham, and all the rest of the prophets. I'm just testifying what y'all say do. I don't want no glorification, no credit, or none of that. Don't give me nothing. Hey, just do what the word say do. Do what this corn say do. I ain't doing no more popping corn. I'm popping corn for you, trying to put your boots on and wake you up and get you out of deep sleep, because you in a deep sleep right now. Your way is the wrong way. If you ain't doing it this way, then you wrong. I don't care who you is. I can't help because you was brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. We all was brainwashed. Only thing about me, y'all believe in the New Testament. I never believed in the New Testament. That's the difference between me and y'all. But yeah, I came up with Christmas and thanks all that old pagan man. Yeah, I celebrated all that junk. But when I learned better, I started doing better. When you learn better, you're supposed to do better. You're supposed to change, like me. I used to eat pork when I was young and a little kid. I didn't know no better. Read Proverbs 14:7. I ain't ashamed of it. Yeah, I used to celebrate pagan holidays, eat pork and all that junk. Yeah, that's a used. Used to was a rooster. He ain't crowing no more. Yeah, I used to. Everybody used to. Ain't nobody in the world didn't used to. Everybody used to.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man.
That's right. Don't even be around no foolish man. That's right. Who gave me that corn there? Who said? Let me see. Who was that? Charlotte Ramsey. That's right. Read.
When thou perceivest not, and when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge.
That's right. Get on away from around him because he ain't gonna perceive no knowledge. He don't want to hear it. He mad because you telling him about himself. Oh, you think you right? No, I don't think I'm right. I know I'm right. I don't think nothing. I know. How you know? Because the book said. Yep, that was a good verse. That 14:7 sure was, Charlotte Ramsey. Yeah, these people gonna get mad at you when you try to clean them up and show them the righteous, show them Yahweh's way instead of their mom and dad and grandma's way. Y'all living the way they live. Ain't nowhere in the book where Yahweh say go to church. Show me where he say go to church and I'll send you $500. Show me where he say put on a cross and I'll give you $500. Show me any of this junk that they doing today and I'll give you some money. You got to show it to me though. You can't tell me nothing. Show me where Yahweh say his only begotten son is JC or Yahshua. Show me where Yahweh sent a man named Yeshua to die for your sins. Show me anything pertaining to the New Testament and you getting paid today. Because if you can't show it to me, then what? That's a lie. You are lying, the truth ain't in you. Don't call the New Testament a lie. I'm gonna call it a lie because that's what it is. Because it ain't no scripture. Go to Jeremiah 6:16.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16.
No. Go to Jeremiah 4:22. Watch this. This corn right here. Jeremiah 4:22.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish.
Yahweh say his people is foolish. That's right. Going to church and talking about JC. Read.
They have not known me.
You don't know nothing about Yahweh because if you knew anything about Yahweh, you'll stop calling up on that New Testament. You don't know him. Read.
They are sottish children.
The Scottish means stupid. These stupid people.
And they have none understanding.
You don't understand nothing about the book, about the Bible, about the Old Testament. You don't understand this book because you wouldn't be in the New Testament if you understood it. Read.
They are wise to do evil.
You wise to do evil. To go to church and believe in the New Testament, that's evil. Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do good, keep his laws and statute, commandment, judgment, you ain't going to do that. That's what's good. That's right. Okay, she got another one. Proverbs 10:21. Charlotte said go to 10. Proverbs 10:21. Go to it. I don't go somewhere. Yeah, she said Proverbs 10:21.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 21. The lips of the righteous feed many.
That's right. The lips of the righteous feed many. That's right. That's corn there. Read.
but fools die for want of wisdom.
But that's corn right there, boy. She popping it. They gonna die for one. That's right. I can go to Hosea 4:6 and put it with it. Hosea 4:6. Yeah, that's corn there, Charlotte. Oh, you popping it today.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Who is his people? The Israelites is going to church and talking about the New Testament. His people.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because when the Torah-based Hebrew try to tell a Messianic about Yah, they're going to talk about the Messiah, which is Yahshua, which is a lie. Read.
I will also reject thee.
He said he's going to reject you for talking about the New Testament. This is our book. And we got to go through Hamashiach to get the Yahweh. He's going to reject you. Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
You ain't going to be no holy priest of Yahweh in the kingdom. Only the remnant that believe in Yah going to be there. Read.
Saying, thou hast forgotten the law of thy Elohim.
Now give me a law where Yahweh say anything about the New Testament. To serve the New Testament, worship, believe in. They ain't now one of his laws. His laws is the 5 books of the Old Testament. From Genesis to Deuteronomy. That's all you need. Them his laws. Read.
I will also forget thy children.
He gonna forget your children. And children, and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he gonna forget them. I ain't talking. I'm proving what the book say. Everybody in this world want to put the New Testament with them. You can't do it. That's oil and water. It ain't gonna mix. It don't go together. I want let's see. Oh yeah, I want Jeremiah 6:16. Jeremiah 6:16. Get some more corn on here. Y'all, hey, come on with some more corn on there. I don't know it all. We learn iron sharpens iron. We learn from each other. Boy, Charlotte Ramsey gave some good ones. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh.
Yahweh talking. He don't speak in the New Testament or the Quran or the Hadith. Yahweh, and listen to what he say though. Read.
Stand ye in the way.
It say, stand ye in the way.
And see.
And see.
And as for the old paths.
Ask for the old path. He ain't never told you to ask for no new path. He said ask for the old path.
Where is the good way?
That's the only good way is the old path. Read.
And walk therein.
Walk therein means do what it say do. Keep the laws and statutes of it. Read.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
Then you will find rest for your soul. You ain't gonna find rest for your soul in no New Testament, Quran, and Hadith.
But they said.
But the people said.
We will not walk therein.
We ain't going to no Old Testament. We going straight to the New Testament. Listen to what Peter, Paul, Luke, and John say. Them hillbillies. That's what they gonna do. Read.
Also I said watchmen over you.
I said watchmen over you, Yahweh said. Read.
Saying. Hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Hearken to this corn I'm popping. To Ezekiel, Isaiah, and Jeremiah, and Moses. Listen to them. Read.
But they said.
But the people said in this world.
We will not hearken.
We ain't gonna listen to Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Yahudah and all the Torah-based Hebrews that talking about only Yah. We ain't gonna listen to them. We're gonna see what Peter, Paul, Luke, and John said. Them hillbillies. Read.
Therefore here.
Now what's he gonna do to you? Read. Here.
Ye nations.
Talking about every nation in the world. Read.
And know.
And know. They say guess. They say no.
O congregation.
Oh, all you got these congregations together. Oh, talking about everybody. Watch this.
What is among them?
What is among them?
Hear, O earth.
He talking to the whole earth. Ain't you on earth? Yes, he talking to you then. On earth, read.
Behold.
I
will bring evil upon this people.
I will bring coronavirus and all these and everything else is evil. Yahweh said, I'll bring evil upon these people.
Even the fruit of their thoughts.
Even the things that they think about gonna be evil.
Because they have not hearkened unto my words.
Because you ain't listening to Yahweh words.
Nor to my law.
You ain't listening to his laws either.
But rejected it.
But you rejected and gone to the Quran and the New Testament. Then you wonder why your life is like it is now. That's right. Because you rejected knowledge. Okay, let's see what Yahudah Yaakov said. He said, go to Deuteronomy 10. Verse 12 and 13. Go back to Deuteronomy 10. Let's see if I don't know if I read that one. Let's see. What did he say? 10 and 12 and 13.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now,
No, chapter 10, verse 12.
yeah,
Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth Yahweh that Elohim require of thee,
Now, this is what Yahweh required Israel to do.
but to fear Yahweh the Elohim,
Fear Yah
to walk in all his ways,
and walk in all his ways. So he never told you to go to the New Testament because the New Testament ain't his ways.
and to love
He
him,
wants you to love him.
and to serve Yahweh the Elohim with all thine heart and with all thy soul.
So when you serve with all your heart and all your soul, you don't need no New Testament, no Quran, no Hadith. You don't need no other book when you serve with all your heart and soul. Read.
To keep the commandments of Yahweh.
And that's the only book where you're going to find the commandments wrote at. No other book. You only going to find it in the Old Testament. Read.
And his statutes.
And his statutes only written in the Old Testament, the old book.
Which I command thee this day for thy good.
That's what's good. That's right. Nothing else. Ain't nothing good but what I just read. That's right. That's corn, Yahuda Yaakov. That's right. Ain't nothing else good. But going out to the Old Testament, that's it and that's all. Boy, you got the Old Testament, you got everything. So you don't let them tell you need another book. Well, I'm gonna go over in the New Testament and show you what John said. Who was John? Who was Paul? Who was them people? Them people wasn't no prophets and priests and kings. Yahweh ain't never sent none of them people. He ain't sent none of them. He sent Moses, King David, and Isaiah, and Ezekiel, and Jeremiah. He sent them. He ain't sent nobody in the New Testament to do nothing. Them people just wrote a book. You know what the New Testament come from? It came from Marcion and his influence in the Piso family. Do your research and find out where the New Testament really, the origin come from. The Piso family and Marcion is the founders of the New Testament. When you read them, then get back with me. They let you know Yahweh ain't had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with it. Well, why he so hard on the New Testament? I ain't hard on it. I know Yahweh ain't studying it. I ain't never hard on it. Oh, y'all ain't studying. Whatever he ain't studying, I ain't studying. Prove to me Yahweh studying the New Testament, and then I'll soften up. Show it to me. He talk about the New Testament too bad and all that. No, man ain't never talked about it. No, man ain't studying no New Testament. Y'all studying it. The people studying it, but not Yahweh. The world studying it. The thing that Yahweh told you to do, you won't do that. Everything that Yahweh say do, you reject that. You don't want to do that. You want to listen to what Paul said, what Timothy said. Anybody got any more comments or questions about, about learning? Yeah, Charlotte Rand, you came over with some good ones. That was some real good ones there. And the brother Yahuda Yaakov. Yeah, see, everybody set in their own ways. That's the problem. Everybody want to do what they want to do. You can't do what you want to do and love Yahweh and serve him. No, you can't do what you want to do. You can, but you're going to go to hell for it. And you about right. What's that, Jason Edwards? Yeah, you probably, I can't say who gonna make it to the wilderness or not, but you probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Go to 1 Samuel 7 and 3. The brother Lamar Lechin. Yeah, he say, 1 Samuel 7:3. Read that.
First Samuel chapter 7, verse 3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, If ye do return unto Yahweh with all your hearts, then put away the strange deities and false deity from among you,
Hey, boy, that's corn right there. That's all it say.
and prepare your hearts unto Yahweh, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines.
Ooh, that's cold blooded. Read it again, because I was talking. Read that again, because that's corn right there.
And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel,
Now, y'all listen to this. Now, Samuel spoke. He was a prophet from Yah. Read.
saying, If ye do return unto Yahweh with all your hearts.
Now, you notice the word if. It say if. So, he giving you a choice. If you do it. Read. Start over. If.
Then put away the strange deities and false deity from among you.
Put away New Testament, Quran, Hadith, and Christianity and all this junk. If you do this,
and prepare your hearts unto Yahweh,
and start preparing your heart to serve Yahweh,
and serve him only.
Only. What do the word only mean? When he say only, he talking about himself. He not talking about no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, no Trinity. You got to have this to go through there. He said only. Read.
And he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines.
Then he'll deliver you. He gonna deliver you when you turn to him only and put down everything else. Boy, that's corn right there. Who gave me that? Yeah, Lamar LeChan. Now, go to 1 Kings 18-21. Charlotte Rams said the same. Yeah, First Kings 18-21.
1 Kings chapter 18, verse 21.
Hold on, let me get First Kings. Okay, read.
And Elijah came unto all the people and said, How long call ye between two opinions?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot all about that one. That's cold blooded. He's how long you gonna have two opinions? Read.
If Yahweh be Elohim, follow him, but if false deity, then follow him. And the people answer him not a word.
That's right. You can't serve both of them. You can't serve the Old Testament and the New Testament because they the opposite. They day and night. That's right. And she said, one of them says, and go to Joshua 24. Oh yeah, for me and my house, Joshua 24. I think that's what she talking about. That for me and my house, we gonna serve y'all. All right, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Where she go?
I got
Hold on, they trying to take you over there. Let me get back. Okay. What's that? Joshua 24. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. I know about yeah. It's corn to read.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore fear Yahweh and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the deities which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye Yahweh. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Choose the day will you serve JC or Yah. Choose this day. Read. This corn, what was her name? Who gave me that? Charlotte Rand. That's right. This corn right here. Read.
What are the deities which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the deities of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell? But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh.
That's right, because at the end of the day, we're going to serve Yahweh. We don't care if you're going to serve JC and all Hamashiach. At the end of the day, we're going to serve Yah over here, because we know that's the truth. And anything else is a lie. Anything else is a lie. Now, prove to me that it's the truth, but I say it's a lie. And that's right. Them good there, Charlotte Rams. That was corn there. Yeah. Yep. So everybody in this world got a choice. Either you're going to serve Yah or you're going to serve something else. That's right. But if you love Yah, you're going to serve him only. You ain't going to serve nothing else. Okay, Malika, go to Psalms 62. Yeah, Psalm 62. I start at the first verse, 1 through 21.
1 through 21.
Yeah, 62 chapter, 1 through 21.
There's only 12 verses.
Okay, they got 20. Let me see. Oh, 62, 1. I don't know what the, okay. You sure you in Psalm 62?
Yeah.
Okay, now it don't have Malik. You might have gave me the wrong book because my son let me go to it. Psalm 62. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm saying. No, you didn't gave me the wrong. You gave me the wrong scripture, bro. Oh, 1 and 2. Okay, it say 1 and 2. It say
Okay.
62, 1 and 2. Okay, go ahead.
Psalm chapter 62, verse 1. Surely my soul waiteth upon Elohim, for from him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my
The
salvation.
word only now. That's right, only.
He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved.
That's right, only. Only my defense and my rock. Yes, sir. Yep, that's right, brother. Yeah. But yeah, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get ready to close out, brother. You know, and I see y'all this time next weekend again. And I sure enjoyed the lesson and had a good time. And I thank y'all for coming out on the air and supporting Yahweh, because that's what it's all about. The Most High Yah. There's it and there's all. And don't let nobody else tell you different. Make them show it to you. Don't tell me nothing. Show it to me. But I'm going to get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. And I want to give all honor, glory, and worship and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom all over the world.